all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am here with another video. So, in this particular lovely video, we're going to be going over Reforged Eden, which is a scenario slash mod for Empyrion Galactic Survival. Reforged Eden, from what I understand, has been one of the most popular scenarios slash mods for the game. It's actually the combination of two different mods, of a mod called Project Eden and a mod called Reforged Galaxy, and you put them together and you have Reforged Eden. This is supposed to change the way the game plays in a lot of ways. And I'm going into this with some idea of what to expect, but I've never played Reforged Eden at all. Also, this is a Empyrion Galactic Survival version 1.5 is relatively new, and this mod has been around for a while. They're in the process of, I guess, moving this mod over to 1.5 as we speak. And so the version of Reforged Eden I'm playing on is in testing. So who knows what that means? We could have some wonky things going on. But yeah, it could be what's in store for us. Anyway, I'm playing on seed 221.065, custom difficulty that's got CPU and weights and volumes enabled. And I guess we're gonna start on Haven. Why not? Let's see what Reforged Eden has in store for us, shall we? This could take a bit because this is like a total conversion type mod, well, mods. And Empyrion itself usually takes a little while to load up, so we'll see how long it takes for the total conversion of the game, which already usually takes a while to load. Right, this is in testing. You may encounter various issues. Save game breaks may occur. Okay, a new save game is required for this update. Old save games will not be compatible with the new version of the scenario. You may either continue your existing saves in the old version of the scenario or start a new game using the new version of the scenario. So I'm kind of thinking about making this a Let's Play. In fact, that is my plan, to make this a continuing series. Hopefully we don't get hit with that red warning up at the top. This is in testing. You may encounter various issues. Save game breaks may occur. Hopefully we're not restarting again 2 days from now or 3 days from now, but we'll see. That's the risk you take when you attempt a mod that's in testing. But again, this is version 1.5 of Empyrion Galactic Online, and this is Reforged Eden. And we're crashing! We're coming down! Look out! We're gonna hit a tree! No! And we're down. Prologue, Journey into the Unknown. You've awoken a damaged escape pod, injured and alone after it plummeted through the atmosphere of an unknown world. With no memory of how you've gotten here, and little at your disposal, the crackling of your suit's radio puts you on the path towards answers, somewhere out in the wilderness of this alien planet. Erg, what is this place? Where the hell am I? Last thing I remember, I was aboard Apollon Station getting ready to ship out. What happened to the station, to the crew? I've got to radio the fleet. UHC fleet, come in! I repeat, UHC fleet, come in! Please respond! Just static on the radio. We're not in Kansas anymore. Please, command! Anyone, please respond! Jesus Christ, look at these bones. Static. Data signal radio calibration assist trans on a seed. It's faint, but definitively a UHC or UCH transmission. There's another survivor here. But I can't understand what they're saying. I need some way to clean up their transmission. There's probably an antenna among some of the wreckage on the ground that I can use to boost their signal strength. It's just a matter of finding a functional device. Ah, flashlight? Survival tool. Find a usable antenna among the wreckage. Anything in the wreckage? Maybe broken antenna. That might be the ticket. Alright, I'll start taking this more seriously. I don't think I can continue to roleplay this whole damn thing. That looks like an antenna off a UCH Crusader class frigate. That should be able to do the job if it's not too dangerous. The antenna looks to be in relatively good shape. Well, the rest of the ship, it should be able to connect my suit up to the maintenance port at the base of the receiver. It might require some digging. To mine, place the survival tool on your toolbar. Oh, okay. Resource, salvage, resource mode. Digging a hole straight down is always a bad idea. Well, I suppose I'm going to do it. I found the antenna access port and console. I should be able to hook up my suit to it and boost the signal. Alright, we'll do it. Look at this stuff! I've hit a gold mine. What's that? Project Eden guide. Interesting. Does it weigh anything? It has volume! Jesus Christ. Press F. Commander Wojtek, looks like I can access the antenna maintenance port from here. Establish a connection to the antenna. Unsupported external device detected. Updating drivers. If only all computers were that smart. Uplink status. Connection established. Handshake protocol accepted. Signal received. Wait, what the hell's going on? Unknown transmission. An excellent question, Commander. and one I would be more than happy to supply the answer to, if I knew it. Unfortunately, I've been offline since initialization. Okay, so who are you? Well, I'm the Integrated Data Analyst. I'm Ida. That's Integrated Data Analyst, but you can call me Ida. A backup of the original UCH Ida, to be precise. Where I am is integrated into a UCH surveillance satellite in orbit above your location. So you're an AI? That is correct, Commander. My system was rebooted when it detected your escape pod's distress beacon as it entered the upper atmosphere of this planet that you're in orbit of, in a satellite that I'll never see when I fly into space. But we'll ignore that. I've been attempting to connect to your suit's data link since you regained consciousness, but it appears my transmitter was not able to transmit on the frequency required to access... What happened there? On the frequency required to access your data link until you linked with an external transceiver. Now that I'm connected with your suit's computer system, I can calibrate your suit's data link so that I can interface directly with your suit and provide you with scanning and telemetry data, as is my role. So you're some kind of a support AI? My original role is to utilize systems at my disposal to scan, analyze, categorize, and direct personnel operations. I can do a great deal more than that, but nothing that is relevant to the current situation. As you are the only UCH personnel I've detected on the planet, I can devote much of my processing power to assist you by coordinating your search efforts and supplying mapping data and identifying enemy crafts. I can't remember how I got here. Everything after reaching Ep.1 station is a blank. Shall I read you my logs from the fleet's departure from Ep.1 station, Commander? Please do, Ida. I have no idea where I am or even how I got here, and I need every bit of info I can get right now. At 0900 hours, the UCH fleet was scheduled to leave Ep.1 station in orbit around Jupiter on an expeditionary journey to Proxima Centauri, utilizing a prototype warp field generator mounted on the flagship of the fleet, the UCH Titan. The function of the warp field was to encapsulate the entire fleet in the Titan's quantum wake and move the entire fleet as one unit. Reports of the weapon fire and explosions were reported from Ep.1 station shortly after the fleet left, and all communications was lost 9 minutes later. The fleet captains decided that the approaching rescue forces were sufficient to deal with the turmoil and opted to stay the course and continue with Operation Phoenix. After exiting Jupiter orbit, Wave Rider Protocol was engaged, and the Titan's warp drive began generating a stable field, and the fleet inserted into hyperspace. Moments after successful insertion into hyperspace, an anomaly was encountered. The spatial rift, where additional planes of higher dimensional space intruded on the fabric of hyperspace. The spatial rift dragged the warp field containing the UCH fleet off course by somewhere I have estimated to be between 325,000 to 500,000 light years, but maybe as high as 3 million light years. Distance and speed in hyperspace is relative, and the effect of the spatial rift on the stable warp field are as of yet unknown. My logs terminated upon exit from hyperspace, as that was when Ida primary loaded this submind into a surveillance satellite and ejected it to gather intelligence. The initialization seems to have failed at the time and was triggered correctly by your escape pod's beacon. So any clue on what I should do now, Ida? Your suit's data link has now been calibrated, Commander. From now on, I shall interface with your suit directly. I have detected structures and objects which may answer both our questions nearby. Disconnect the antenna. So, Ida was offline. My escape pod just recently activated Ida, for evidently the first time. And why am I blowing holes in the plot? because we're going to find out later that the fleet's already been here a year ago, or something like that. Or this could be different, actually. While I'm assuming that your inquiry is some kind of humor, Commander, it is in fact that my... Relax, Ida. I thought you knew model AIs were capable of learning and empathy. I'm just trying to stay positive here, and I figured you could do with a laugh, too. I'm not designed for comedy, Commander, as I'm a strategic analysis AI. I do not laugh. However, I will take your suggestion under advisement and adjust my humor parameter if it does not impede my performance. Oh boy, I just told the computer that he needs to become funny. Alright, Chapter 1, Human Debris. Alone on an unknown world, you stand against an unforgiving and alien world looking for anything that remains of your crew and your fleet among the wreckage. Are you truly alone? Ida may have found the answers you seek. Proceed. Commander, I've identified a large structure not far from the broken antenna. Profile analysis has determined a 93% match with a UCH Pelican-class transport. Confirmed, Ida. Finally some good news. Can you see how many people are there? What condition they're in? I'm detecting no thermal or electrical emissions on the ground, but judging by the disturbance to the surrounding terrain, I would estimate the ship impacted the ground at considerable speed. There may have been no survivors, but I am unable to detect the presence of any human heat signatures. You will need to investigate this on your own, Commander. Okay, Ida. Can you plot a course on my HUD to the location of the ship? Even if no one's there, there should be logs of what happened to the fleet on the ship's computers. Displaying the telemetry data on your heads-up display. Good luck, Commander. Alright, am I going to get a moment's peace without having to read? Crap. Just wondering. I wonder if there was anything else down here. Nah, probably not. Wreckage that way. Copper. Wood. Yeah, I was worried that they were going to disable that in this in Reforged Eden. The fact that you can now get wood with your survival tool is just huge. You have no idea how big of a change that is to the game, because wood is, well, wood is biofuel, and biofuel is, well, it's your gasoline. It's what makes your stuff run. And this means it's going to be easy to have fuel. What do you give? Big alien flower, herbal leaves. Alright, this guy... I think your chest is somewhere down here. At least I thought it was. Of course, this is a new scenario. This is Reforged Eden, so there might not even be a chest here. Though, I don't know why they would change that portion of it. I think I found it. Let me out of here. Plant fiber. I need plant fiber and plant protein. Boy, a lot of plant fiber. 8 pieces for each of those. That's nice. Only 1 plant protein, though. I haven't made a weapon yet. No, I have not. That might not be such a smart idea. Yeah, my spidey senses is saying I should make a weapon. What do these big guys give? Vegetables? Use spice? Yeah. Mushroom. All right. Huh? That is an unlock. I didn't think that was. Probably should unlock that too. Just in case. Oh, right. I'm making that stuff. Probably should have made a survival tent. Yeah, I don't need the survival tent, do I? Do you not have plant protein? Okay, now you started. Alright, might as well keep heading in the appropriate direction. The sunlight is burning. We're gonna eat that. We're gonna start one of those afterwards. Move that over. Nighttime might get cold. I don't know. But it's good to be prepared. Oh shit. Oh, it's just but this is Reforged Eden. They might be not... Yeah, I don't know. I'll just keep a healthy birth. They're normally not aggressive in the normal game. I found it. It's the UCH Heidelberg. Yeah, I can't even see it yet. My god, the ship hit the ground hard enough to split it in half. I don't see how anyone could walk away from this alive. This ship was shot down, Commander. Well, those steel plates are going to be heavy. What's going on now? Are you sure the Heidelberg was shot down? Could have been friendly fire, or perhaps an ammunition magazine exploded on re-entry? There must be records or logs or something that explain this. I am sorry, Commander. The direction of the blast patterns and melted steel indicates... Upon scanning, I've detected radioactive traces in some plasma and several other wreckage sites in the area, as well as structures near the polar region of this planet with strong EM signatures. I've concluded that the structures near the poles are, in all likelihood, weapon emplacements, communication stations, or military facilities of some sort, belonging to an unknown faction native to this region of space. There are many transmissions coming from the location, but nothing that I'm able to decipher. Tell me everything you know about them, Ida. I'm going to make them pay. I'll leave them be for now. Yeah, I'm going to make them pay. Commander, there's nothing you can do now. You are alone, unarmed, against what can be assumed or trained military personnel with superior weaponry and fortified positions. This is their territory, and the UCH The best thing you can do right now is to continue your search of the wreckage in hopes that you are not the only UCH personnel left in the system. Anything more is the work of politicians and diplomats, of which you are neither. Well, yeah, I suppose. You're not saying we forgive them, Commander, but it's just that it's impractical to attack them at this point in time before we understand the situation or their capabilities. Alright, I'll do as you say, Ida. Thanks for having my back. So, what's next? I'm glad you agree with my assessment, Commander. As you are currently the only remaining UCH officer, my duty is to ensure you live, and I would have to shut down your suit's motor functions to prevent you from getting yourself killed. Wait, you could do that? Shut down my suit so I can't move? Perhaps. It could be a joke. My humor parameter is currently at 100%. Oh boy. Don't make me regret changing your parameters. Alright, I'll take you at your word. Continuing the investigation, Commander, your suit is picking up weak electromagnetic signals coming from somewhere near the rear of the ship. It may be a computer console. I've marked the location on your display. Alright. I'm already full. I need to put the thingamabobber down, and this is likely as good a spot. What is that noise? As any. This is kind of food stuff. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Jesus. I need weapons. Shotgun, please, now. I did unlock it, right? Alright. We need a shotgun. I can't make it. Plastic tubes. Carbon substrate, probably. All that stuff I picked up, I didn't pick up any stone? Evidently not. That noise has me flippin' freaking out. I need a stove. Whoa, is that Talon over there? Could be. Hopefully it's Talon. Yeah. Where's damn stone when you need one? Look at that. I mean, I guess I could quarry it out of the ground. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I don't think any of these crates would actually have stone in it. Be deep enough to get stone, but I'm not. Why? There we go. I might as well build a little bunker down here. It's noisy around here. Shotgun, please. that's doing that, I'm gonna use my suit constructor to... Wait. I need 5 for a portal? Really? I didn't think it was that much. Now I want to get another one up ASAP to start making biofuel. Oh, right. I might as well set this thing on the ground. Food. Alright, well that's doing that. Let's start exploring this crap. See what all these noises were. As soon as you break the seal, a horrible smell emanates your nose. Inside the sealed cargo container is a human body wearing a UCH engineer's uniform in an advanced state of decay. Ida, I've got a body here. Looks like an engineer by the uniform. The biometrics of the body match one Sergeant Palant, First Class, Chief Engineer of the UCH Heidelberg. The electromagnetic signal appears to be coming from something inside the container with him. Investigate the body. Oh, sorry about this, buddy, but I've got to move you. Search the container. Looks like he climbed in here himself to protect him during the crash. A smart idea, actually. The container is completely sealed and lined with shop absorbent phone. If only the container had landed upside down with the ship on top of it, he'd probably be alive. There's some stuff in here, but it doesn't look like it's going to be much use to me. Sorry about this, buddy, but I've got to move you. Search his pockets. Looks like there's a credit chip in his pocket. Don't suppose it's any use to him anymore. Really sorry about this, body. Search the body. I found the source of the EM signal, Ida. It's his PDA. Appears to still have some battery left in it, but the controls are locked and I can't access them. Now that the device is no longer inside a shielded container, I can remotely access the PDA and download the device logs. Do it. I need to know what happened here. I've retrieved the personal log file and a message sent from Sergeant Plot, PDA Commander. I'll run analysis and forward the decrypted log to your PDA. You will be able to access them through the PDA log or via the mission task information. Read them at your leisure. Is there nothing more you can do here? Commander, but there may be additional logs elsewhere in the wreckage. Should we bury him? You are free to do whatever you want with the body, Commander. However, a proper UCH naval burial requires that you transport the body back to Earth, which you presently are not able to do. At a later time, if you rejoin up with the UCH fleet, you can inform command of Sergeant Plot's body, and they can, if possible, retrieve the body for a proper UCH ceremony. Until that time, it's best to leave the body inside the cargo container where it will not be disturbed. I guess you're right, idea. You close and relock the cargo container with Sergeant Plot's body inside. I've loaded Sergeant Plot's personal log to your PDA, Commander. You can review them at any time. They detail the entry of the UCH fleet, detecting a faint energy signature farther forward in the ship, Commander. It appears to be coming from a source somewhere in the wreckage. Oh. Nice. That puts me in a good position with a sniper rifle and a shotgun. There's a container over here. Oops. You pull open the door to the cargo container to reveal nothing. This container appears to be empty, aside from some scrap metal and structural plastic on the bottom of the tray. This container looks to be a bust, Ida. Are you sure this is the right spot? Yes, Commander. There's a faint electronic signal coming from the inside of the container. You are unlikely to uncover another dead body in so small a pile of debris. Search the junk at the bottom of the container. I'll be damned, there's a logistics management unit under the junk. I doubt this will be any use to me. These are only used to record and manage cargo manifests, and the screen is cracked anyway. Ida, it's still a bust, just LMU in sleep mode. I'll check somewhere else. Just a moment, Commander. Logistic units contain transfer records, access logs, and user notes. There's usually more information in one of these devices than most people realize. Please connect your suit to the data port at the bottom of the pad, and I will attempt to retrieve the logs. New device detected. Extracting data. Logistics.dat, logistics.log, logistics.text successfully downloaded to temporary device. Uploading temporary files to satellite, progress 100%, transfer complete. I've completed the logistics files, Commander. I've confirmed that there's additional data in the device logs. Would you like to review the files now, or should I send them to your PDA for you to read later? I'll read them now. User, Emerson Natasha. Notes, Captain Brenner and most of the flight crew were killed just a few seconds ago. A rocket or something hit the bow and took out half the bridge. I'm lucky it wasn't me, thanks to my completely justified criticism of Lieutenant's ship handling. I was ordered off the bridge to prep the escape pods. Normally I'd call that karma, but I guess not in this case, since I'm standing in front of the escape pod section and the door is sealed. Not that it matters anyway, because the entire section is missing and I'm left staring through a hole in the hull out into the sky. This will probably be my last message I make, and I'm making it on a logistics manager because my PDA is smashed. I just hope the Heidi's hull will take the impact and that I'm alive when it's over. I'll stick this pad in one of the containers and sign off one last time. Emerson, Ensign of the UCH Heidelberg, signing out. This seems to be the end of the message. I will forward a copy of the data to the PDA logs, Commander. So what's next? Nothing in here, huh? Look at this carbon substrate. Mother crapper. I went digging to get carbon substrate, and there was all kinds in that box. I'm not willing to speculate at this point, Commander. I've marked the ship's constructor on your display. Please check the production log. Next, it should clarify things for both of us. So I have big plans for that constructor. Is my jetpack on? What the hell? How am I supposed to get up there? It looks like the power's out. I should be able to connect my suit battery to the constructor console long enough to read the constructor's logs. Battery status, less than 1%. Remaining power, 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Keyboard active. Looks like they made 8 tents, which means there's at least 8 survivors. The rest of the stuff on the constructor made was pretty standard stuff. Supplies, communications equipment, a motorbike, a pair of UCH Raider kits, standard supplies for journey over land. Looks like they're loaded up, the rest of the ship's supplies, and salvaged what they could carry and headed away from the ship, which makes sense since this place would likely draw attention from the enemy if they hung around here for too long. So I guess we should be on the lookout for a pair of UCH Raiders. I've already scanned the planet for any heat signatures belonging to UCH crew and vehicles, Commander. There are no other members of the UCH Navy anywhere on this planet. However, what I wanted from the log, aside from the confirmation of survivors, was a frame of reference for the inconsistencies present in the other evidence gathered from Ensign Emerson and Sergeant Pallant's log file. So have you figured out what the problem is, Ida? I'm 80% certain, Commander. The final piece of the puzzle, so to speak, should be found on the ship's bridge. There's a console there that is still functional, but inactive. That should answer your questions. So you're telling me that there's a live console on the bridge, and you didn't tell me to go there first? Why send me to go digging through the dirt and boxes full of dead bodies when everything we needed to know is right there on that damn bridge? Because, Commander, that console on the bridge is both unshielded and will draw a great deal of power when it's activated. I have identified an unmanned aerial vehicle patrolling near your current position, and activating that console will undoubtedly draw their attention. It was necessary to avoid putting you in additional danger. Ida, if you want to discover the truth, that console is our only remaining source for finding the surviving crew of the Heidelberg and the rest of the UCH fleet. For good or ill, it's the only source of information left open to us, Commander. I leave the decision to you. I've copied the constructor logs to my PDA, so now the last log is on a live console on the bridge. I estimate the likelihood of the drone detecting the activation of the console at 86.5%. Material density scans indicate that the drone is equipped with large caliber rotary cannon and have armor comparable to an attack helicopter. The aero drone appears to have a weak point, a glowing optical sensor at the front of it's not armored. A scoped rifle or a heavy weapon such as rocket launcher would be an ideal match. The hell? Really? Okay. Resource mode, salvage mode. Can't jump that high. How am I supposed to get up there? I need a jetpack. I don't even have armor on, do I? No armor. How do I get up there? Alright, well, one small step for me. That was not what I was going for. But, okay. Initiating boot up sequence. Operating on reserve power. Battery remaining 63%. Retrieving log files. Message 1. Unread. Please log in to view message. Incorrect username or password. Please try again. Access granted. Welcome, Commander. There's one unread message saved on this terminal. Would you like to view it? From Lieutenant Romley to all in the locale. Message: the Heidelberg is lost. We've been lucky these past few weeks, but patrols have been closing in. Once the forest fires caused the wreckage died down, we can stay here any longer, and Ensign Emerson won't last much longer with her injuries. We'll be leaving at first light in the morning, so I'm leaving this message for anyone who finds the ship, along with a copy of all related data, so you won't be going in blind. The UCH Expeditionary Fleet was pulled off course after initial long-range warp jump using the MS Titan's advanced warp drive to jump to Proxima Centauri, pulled into a fissure like a spreading crack through a fabric of the hyperspace and dragged the fleet over 2.5 million light-years to the middle of the Andromeda Galaxy and into the waiting arms of the Xerox Warfleet. Several of our ships crashed on this planet after sustaining damage, and we've successfully made contact with several other groups of survivors and will be heading to the neutral station on the far side of the planet, where we've organized transportation off-world from one of the local factions. We've managed to compile a translation key built for their language, Andromeda Trade Standard. That's attached to this message. Make sure you copy it to your suit's hard drive and set it to decompile. We were also able to compile a partial translation key for our attacker's language. But so far, they've refused any attempt at contact. It's recommended that you do not engage their armed patrols and avoid airspace around their installation at risk of being shot down. We've already lost a hover bike over an older debris field while scouting a random drone patrol, which was the last straw for us, so we're bugging out at 0600 for the last time. They have their own issues with the Xerox, so it looks like we've found a common goal that'll help us get back with the rest of the fleet. Wherever you are, please be safe and come find us. We need everyone to make it through this and get home alive. Lieutenant Romley, Acting Captain. Commander, I've been analyzing the flight pathing of the patrolling drone. I'd like to inform you that it's changed course and it's heading in your direction. Alright. We have a drone on the way. Is there anything in here? There he is. Holy crap! Ouch! 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 Ow! 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 Just this damn thing. Click it's down. Confirm. Good job, Commander. The regular patrol have not changed their course. Their handlers will likely send reinforcements when they realize their drone has gone offline. Yes, Commander. However, I was able to verify the cause of the inconsistencies between the physical evidence and logs left behind by the Heidelberg's crew members, which will complicate matters significantly. From the level of decay of Sergeant Platt's body and the runtime of the logistics unit, I can confirm with 97% accuracy that 311 days and just over 10 months have passed since the Heidelberg's crash. I do not know how this is possible, Commander. How could almost a year have passed for everyone else but me? Crow's sleep, perhaps? Well, that's a possibility, but there is no record case of memory loss attributed to crow's sleep that weren't accompanied by severe neurological damage. I remember everything up to Ep.1 station. Beyond that, nothing. Are you saying I could have been brain damaged? You passed all the cognitive tests I've performed, and your physical and mental conditions are monitored by my suit, both of which have matched your previous medical assessments and record. So whatever the cause, it's not a result of crow's sleep, Commander. Although more difficult than previous estimations, finding the rest of the UCH fleet would be the fastest method to confirm whether or not this condition is unique to you or caused by the warp to this galaxy. At least we have somewhere to start our search. Keep me posted on any developments. Congratulations, you've completed Chapter 1, Human Debris. After uncovering the wreckage of the Heidelberg, blah 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 blah. Chapter 2. Commander, I've identified a cluster of structures that may have been the destination of the UCH survivors. I'm detecting faint energy readings from beneath the structure and no obvious weaponry. Anything you can tell me about the place? I hate going in blind. The structure appears to be made primarily of wood and stone composite, consisting of living quarters and agricultural facilities. There are several patrolling groups at the edge of their defined territories and evidence of recent drone activity. Drones do not appear to be affiliated with the structure below, as they're making periodic communications to a facility near the polar region confirmed to be a Xerox emplacement. They seem to be keeping guard over the residents, making it more likely that they will be sympathetic to our plight. Is that it? Alright, good. So... screw it, put it all in there. I'll have some steak. Probably should add the vegetables first since they go bad faster. Can make it. Alright, in the meantime, we have a constructor there that we need to utilize. So we know that there's... Was that a hover bike or was that a small vessel that we came across? And how operational was it? It goes back this way, right? Hi, buddy. Yeah, there it is, right there. Dart, so that's a small vessel. What does it need? thought it usually said on this screen. It's got a fuel tank, it's got a generator, it's got thrusters. Is it fully operational? It's just missing gas? I think that might be the case. Granted, it's got a lot of thrusters missing, but cool beans. I don't think I can make thrusters in this thing, right? Oh. Maybe. I don't think I can. Where is... Micro thruster. Well, that's a different name for it. Oh, I'm not even the correct level. I need to be level 5. Okay. Anything useful I can unlock? Alright, well, I need to level up, so... we'll gather some scrap. Gather crap eye. Anyway, rather than make you all have to suffer through my leveling up process, which is basically just going to be collecting some random crap around the area until I get a few more level points, which is going to be rather probably dull. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. And in the next episode, we'll start that off when I'm ready to head on to meet the Talons and find out where the other UCH fleet members got off to. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.